the on me, I leave you puzzled.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it one, just keep it one. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it one, just keep it one. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. See what? See what made the dream work. 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 You wasn't around, telling my love. Now every day I'll be counting it up. Screaming your name and they proud of you up. This don't let me down when you walk. They say I don't count it, but we be the best. Keep it above, but you keep it in less. On my chest, so I keep me a bless. I hope you burn, sleep in the nest. So that my chain, I feel like New Orleans. My whole family left in regard. The way that I ball, my neck should be spotted. I gotta make sure the money keep calling. I said it, boy, y'all ballers. Couple of things that I need to sharpen. So they let my stall. I sick of nobody, no time for no bargain. Gotta feel my only son. Gotta feel my little daughter. She cherish everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting it every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter. No time to bother, don't even bother. Oh, what your and my kids ever bothered, yeah. I shed some tears when I rush. Be hurting inside, no one notices. Can't let them give me no notices. Just get on the ladder, no blowing that money, ain't talking to win. My piece is hitting like I got a pin. I know these don't want me to win. When it is hate, become a trend, yeah. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it one, just keep it one. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it one, just keep it one. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. See what? See what made the dream work. See what? See what made the dream work. See what? See what made the dream work. See what? See what made the dream work.
Lady sister, lady couple, waiting, but it's all good with me. They say that I've been in my A in and out of the state, but I bring the whole hood with me. All of my spinners be loaded, all of my be loaded. Woo! All of my be going at me, that the whole crew and they know it. I stop taking and start singing differently, but just like I noticed. They smile in my face, but talk behind my back, I be cool and act like I don't know. Act like it don't bother me, but it be bothering me. Honestly, I wanna know why. You act like you with me, act like it's love for me. Sit right up me outside. That's a flag on the play. You out of bounds, out of place. I can tell you mad by your face. Supposed to be my man, why you hate? Seem like time by the day. So I do my thing, I do it. It's only a few room left, I don't treat them different, love them all the same. Teamwork made the dream work, but you gotta be a team first. You ain't seen hurt, you ain't put in work.
Just keep it one. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it one, just keep it one. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. See what? See what made the dream work. See what? See what made the dream work. See what? See what made the dream work. See what?
It's filthy. Nah, teamwork make the dream work. Half these rappers never seen work. Bad use a lean purse. She gon' to a dirt. They don't want pressure. Name it on the West Fresher. BK with my fresher. See the texture. Money on head, bitch. Time worth some. Seminary gon' some. And your baby mama gon' some. 26 on a bench truck with a bad from Dykeman. She Dominican, but she light skinned. Might beat that indictment. This is celebrate. Got 1,000 ones and 1,000. Them seminary boys get money. Where you from? Just 1,000 buns. My Philly got a. She only on the weekend. She mad as at me right now because I was her best friend DM, Miss Field.
last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked. I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'ma kill him. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked. Come through fly check, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, ain't I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young in the set just doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked.
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that. This, that, I did. Made it out the...
And welcome to Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, final year for the oldest building in the NBA, but no doubt, over these decades, there's been no shortage of excitement.
Oh, when I think about Run TMC, you think about the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and then the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond.
As good as it gets. Jay, something to be said about being around a winning culture. Luke Walton, he won 2 titles with the Lakers as a player. He goes to Golden State, learns from Steve Kerr, wins another championship as an assistant.
And he didn't just learn from Steve Kerr. He also learned from guys like Ron Adams and Mike Brown. Mike Brown once coached the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been a head coach for multiple years in the NBA. And then Ron Adams might be the secret spice to the best meal there is. This man coached for decades and also was an assistant coach with Phil Jackson for multiple years while the Bulls won a multitude of championships.
It's Steph at the controls. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
LeBron James takes aim at Steph Curry. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Kuzma. LeBron matched up with the 2-time MVP. And Draymond Green throws it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Curry into the front court. They trail by 2. Goes to the left side. DeMarcus Cousins, huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Curry. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. To Danny Green. Davis. Oh, the whistle. Shea, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
LeBron James. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Come on. You knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
No good. Defense catching a break there.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
James to Danny Green. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. To Danny Green. Beyond the arc for 3. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Curry knocks it down. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Steph Curry against Cousins. Cauley Stein to Green. Oh, had him going there for a second. Russell to Curry. DeMarcus Cousins pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Cousins. Deep left corner. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Steph Curry, 3 for 4. Good start.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
They work it down to Cousins. To James. Gets a shot up off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Stepping in for the Lakers, number 1,
Curry had made his first couple, but he misses there. To James. LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Russell to Curry. Green. Missed it. To Davis. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the... perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Russell into the front court. Now down 6. To Green. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To Cousins. Oh, Vicious slam inside. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Gets to the basket and scores.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lakers ball. And too much contact.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in for LA, number 7, JaVale McGee.
Offensive rebound.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
To Alec Burks. Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Anthony Davis, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2
Curry.
minutes.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? To Caldwell Pope. He lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Cleans it up. JaVale McGee to James. Lets it fly from long range. McGee punching it home with the putback slam.
JaVale has such a good nose around the basket until he doesn't.
What are you saying there, Jay?
It's 50-50 sometimes.
Well, hopefully it's half glass full in this regard. 4-3. Hand in his face. No good for Alec Burks. JaVale McGee to Caldwell Pope. Kevon Looney swats it. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. It's Curry controlling the offense. Here's a chance from long range. Cousins has the rebound. To Caldwell Pope. Couldn't keep it in. Off Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Curry. To Alec Burks. Cauley Stein. Lakers have it. And a putback slam.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Cruises inside for 2.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
Number 34, Sean Livingston.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Head Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Los Angeles has the basketball. Willie Cauley Stein with the block. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Curry into the front court. 9-point margin. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. And McGee there for the rebound. To Caldwell Pope. From long range. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
To Curry. JaVale McGee tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Curry cleans it up. The follow won't go either.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Danny Green. LeBron James matched up with Livingston. Not that time.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Kyle Kuzma. The pass set it all up.
I don't know if a body on him would have prevented that bucket, but it at least would have let him know that you were there.
Livingston to bring it up. Down by 15. JaVale McGee rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
James buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Livingston to Alec Burks. To Sean Livingston. Pulls up for two.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 3, Anthony Davis.
It's Golden State basketball. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Danny Green, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Cashes in for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
James. To Russell. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Thompson. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Green. To Thompson. Has a chance. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play. Get locked down.
To Davis. Oh, he had it. Thompson to Sean Livingston. Add 2 points to the board.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
James, not that time. He missed it. Warriors have the basketball. Livingston to Russell. Fires the three. Not getting the bounce. To James. Kuzma against the former Cougar. To Davis. For three, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Green. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Across the timeline comes James. The lead is 11. To Davis. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Davis. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Possession lies with Golden State. Thompson to Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Davis. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow, still no good. Thompson, terrific vision. Slam dunk, Sean Livingston.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
On a bad pass, going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the 2nd quarter. Time to shuffle things up. Russell to Curry. Fires the three, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
James to Cousins. Steph Curry sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Curry. Won't go. Russell. To Green. Beyond the arc for three. And the Lakers clear. Lazy pass there. And it's intercepted. To Curry. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. It's James controlling the offense. Cousins sizing up Draymond Green. Draymond Green snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Draymond Green with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
James Defended by Steph Curry. To Kyle Kuzma. Pass to Cousins. Down low. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Deep three at the buzzer. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third.
Let's go.
LBJ has it. To Davis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the 3.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Russell with it up top. The deficit is 6. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Russell. Curry to Thompson. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Curry has it. And scores. Strong take.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
LeBron James takes aim at Steph Curry. To Cousins. Danny Green. Driving right to the basket. Willie Cauley-Stein. Huge block. That's his 3rd block this evening. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Cauley-Stein to Curry. Yes, D'Angelo Russell looking good. 4 for 5.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
LeBron James with the rock to Cousins. Davis. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. Great dish to set it up. LeBron James pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Curry. The pass taken away by the Lakers. It's a big finish.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Russell into the front court. His guys down 3. To Curry. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Layup goes down. Well done.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Cousins. Davis. And it's cleared by Thompson. To Russell. He gets it.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
LeBron into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Shot from the lane won't go. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
James, they'll get it down to Davis. And throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Coming in for both sides.
Number 7,
Russell. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell.
out of bounds, Lakers ball.
Right into it. Right into it.
James into the front court. 2-point advantage. They go down to Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Curry, no good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Subbing in for the Lakers, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
It's James. And it's Burks with the rebound. To Sean Livingston. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Warriors basketball. Livingston. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. To Alec Burks. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense. You can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Across the timeline comes James. Down 3. Can't connect from in close. To Alec Burks. Curling inside. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
James to Caldwell Pope. Oh, had him going there for a second. Glenn Robinson swats it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Golden State Warriors, number 11, Klay Thompson.
Caldwell Pope. Warriors have the basketball.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Thompson over to the right side. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he burns them.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
LeBron with it up top. Now down 6. Whoa! What a finish! Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
From long range, it's good for 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Golden State at the controls. Green. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Caldwell Pope. And Livingston able to secure the rebound. Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Nothing going here on that drive. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee.
That's it, baby.
17-footer at the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Warriors with the lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Nice pass to get things going.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit, easy layup.
It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Alec Burks. Baseline drive. Thompson. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
James to Danny Green. Kevon Looney with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
James add 2 points to the board. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
LeBron into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Kevon Looney tips it. It's Golden State basketball. Yes, Klay Thompson. Now 3 for 9.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Curry to bring it up. They lead it 4-point game. Goes to the right side. Green. Gets a look. Can't hit. JaVale McGee to Danny Green. Cousins to Caldwell Pope. Fine to shoot. Caldwell Pope. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Russell to Curry. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Can't convert the free throw. LeBron into the front court, trailing by 4. Deep right corner, Kyle Kuzma. Yes, or in the case of the defense, not good.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Curry to Thompson. Oh, a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Thompson. Curry to Thompson. Fires the 3. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the 3-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
It goes down.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
James into the front court. The deficit is 6. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Curry to Russell. Curry, and the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Wide open shot. Nice to see him expand his arsenal. Los Angeles, they have it. James, here against Steph. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, he had him there for a second. Davis knocks down the 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain 3s.
Curry with the basketball. Leads 3. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Russell. For 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Across the timeline comes James. His guy's down 3. Curling inside. Lays it up and in.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. The drive right to the basket to Russell. Count the basket at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
LeBron with it up top. They're down 3. To Davis. Oh, had him going there for a second. Davis. Oh, you've got to get that one to go. Curry. Gets it in the right corner. Thompson. To Curry. He wants it at the rim and scores.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
To Danny Green. Cousins. Curry. No good. Defense catching a break there. To Danny Green. DeMarcus Cousins. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oh, they called the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Russell. Nice finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. To James. Danny Green to Davis. Fires the 3. Is good.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
From the painted area, won't go down. This for the win. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win a close one by 2. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Like the Energizer, yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, might run a compartmentalizer. They say life is a and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, well, I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. From the start like this, from the heart like this, from the a million miles a minute, no nitrous. Do it right, just I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they want to do. Just as long as they never say, Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars, and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just want to be loved, just like everybody want to be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay, no, I can up with that. Ay, no, I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back to back to back to back to back to back again. I'm back again and snap again. That ain't no other way to write it. Yeah, it's happening 'cause I've been living in a world of my own. phone, leave me alone. I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy. You cannot avoid this. Whack, have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beats. Each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast one? That be me on the top of the east one. Tell me how you really want to do it right now. Tell them, shout out everybody, no one heard of this, heard of us. We ain't going nowhere, it's a herd of us. Hold up, roll up. Levitated like I'm David Blaine. Living a dream like I'm David Ames. Talk all you want, we are not the same. Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more albums my first week than Harry Styles and Katy Perry. That ain't a sign of the times, but I don't know what is, man. It's scary, cause I've been blowing up like C4 when I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw. Anybody hating on the boy, take a step back and then now my phone blowing up like ring, 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 ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. Check the numbers, I'm a champion. Can't sleep on the boy anymore, but the haters that love to hate gon' Star-Lord, champion. Know the name and they know the alias, that's for sure. Gave him 44, now here's 44 more.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls playing host to the LA Clippers. Carter to Chris Dunn. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal. Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Dunn to Wendell Carter. And the basket good at the rim. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly to Williams. Paul George goes to the left side. Beverly. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Levine to Chris Dunn. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Williams into the front court. Down just a couple. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Levine to Wendell Carter. Good look that time, but off the mark. And counted at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Chicago with the possession. Dunn to Markkanen. Levine shot no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
George can't connect. It's no good. Dunn to Porter. Kawhi Leonard tips it. Markkanen
sent a message on that one, Ed.
And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Montrezl Harrell swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Done. Porter. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Williams. Smothering D. To Levine. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
To Porter. Can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Levine. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. This will stay with the Bulls. Levine. To Chris Dunn. Chicago with 4 to shoot. From the painted area, won't go down. It's LA Clippers ball. Deep left corner. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Done. To Markkanen. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
KG lets it fly. Not that time. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Turns and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Thaddeus Young, tough matchup against George. Levine gets it in the left corner. To Zach Levine. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Has a chance. It's no good. Defender did just enough to force the tough shot.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Dunn shot that misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Add 2 points to the board.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Chicago. Stepping in for the Clippers.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Wendell Carter. Stuffs it down with the Authority. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
George, deep right corner. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
The pass set it all up.
And I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
It's Chicago ball. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Kawhi Leonard. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
A simple touch foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the... Slams it home on the putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Hey, lock up.
George, the hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Young. That's off the side of the rim, short. Williams. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Misses the first. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. That's it for the first quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Paul George. To Beverly. Paul George, 4-2, knocks it down from mid-range.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Short jumper stays out. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
For 3. And the rebound taken in by Beverly. To Harkless. Kawhi Leonard. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
George to Leonard. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Leonard. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Fires the three. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And the finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Beverly. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense. Thaddeus Young. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Ed, I have a rule. If you're 6'9" or taller, I don't want to see you jelly it. I don't want to see any kind of weird spin or English on the ball. Just dunk it. Keep it simple, please.
With a drop step around the perimeter. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Substitution being made in this one. With a drop step to Wendell Carter. Kicks it around the perimeter. Young. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Young. To Porter. Young. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Clippers have the basketball. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
And he burns them.
As a shooter, your hands always have to be ready. Ready, meaning that your hands are always providing a target to the passer for an easy catch and shoot.
Paul George to Beverly. It's rebounded by the Bulls. To Wendell Carter. Young on the drive, but his shot won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Here comes the screen. Lobs it up. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Levine to Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Markkanen to Porter from long range. And out of Porter, so smooth. Catch and shoot, buries the three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Levine to Markkanen. Levine to Chris Dunn. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Porter. Otto Porter. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Williams. The Bulls clear the rebound. To Levine. Goes to the left side. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Leonard to Williams. They'll get it down low to Harrell. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Curling inside, Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Williams can't go down. Smothering defense. Chicago possession. Levine. To Porter. Levine. No good. That's great defense. George. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Dunn to Markkanen. To Porter. Markkanen to Chris Dunn. Shot no good there by Levine. Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Paul George fires. No good. Sizing up the defense. Dunn to Zach LaVine. Oh, he had him there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Shot from in close, no good. 4-3. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. First half comes to an end, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard to Williams. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend. To Levine. Markkanen to Zach LaVine. Deep left corner. Fires the three. They need something to go down. It's no good. Beverly into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Porter. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by the former Hoya. And Jay, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Williams. LA with 4 to shoot. Add 2 points to the board.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Dunn to Levine. Lets it fly from long range. Zach Levine, good on the quick release that time.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Trying to cash in. Lou Williams. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Stuffs it down with authority.
A 2-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach Levine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
George, and he buries it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Dunn to Zach Levine. Layup goes down. Well done.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Leonard knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Passed it off. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Montrezl Harrell. He's got 2 shots coming. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. And gets both to drop at the line. Levine to Chris Dunn. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Chris Dunn. Leonard. Lou Williams. Now 4 for 9.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Oh, had him going there for a second.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. He throws it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
George. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
To Levine. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. Williams across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Levine to Porter. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Zach LaVine. That no good, off the mark. It's the Clippers with the possession now. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul. Chicago.
Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Number 31. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
To Zach LaVine for 3. Zach LaVine forcing that one there. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Goes to the right side. That's out of bounds off a Bull. Kawhi Leonard. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Bulls with the basketball.
I got him. Here we go.
LaVine to Wendell Carter. Surveys the floor. Has a chance. LaVine shot no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
And he finishes at the rim.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Thaddeus Young at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 67%. First try, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
Get in the spot. Hurry up, hurry up.
It's LA Clippers ball. Count the basket at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Harkless. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Has a look. Off the mark. What on earth was he thinking?
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Lou Williams, couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's been all Clippers so far. The Bulls in possession as we start the 4th quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. To Young. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks down the three-pointer.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
To Harkless. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Porter. To Young. Goes to the left side. Knocked loose. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. From long range. It's no good. Shots not going down. To Williams. And he buries it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Williams. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
To Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Young. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. To Young. Porter had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Changes coming from both sides right now. Chris Dunn. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 69% at the line. First one, count it. And he makes them both. Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. For 3. And made his first couple, but he misses there. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Thaddeus Young at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Beverly's shot no good. The follow won't go either. To Porter. Slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Oh, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Substitutions. Into the game for Chicago, number 8, Zach LaVine.
George, that one off the mark. It's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
LaVine. Nice pass to set things up. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Beverly to Williams. Has a chance. A shot no good there by Williams. Porter to LaVine. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Williams. Lays it up and in.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
To Zach LaVine. Here's a chance from long range. Not going down here.
Hey, lock up.
To Paul George. Harkless. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Williams. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. LaVine. And it's Williams there to secure the rebound. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. And a nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard. Entering the game for Chicago, number
Paul George. They'll get it down to Leonard. They call a 3-second violation. be out of bounds off of George. It'll stay with Chicago. Levine to Markkanen. Zach Levine. Not easy.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
So Leonard fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Markkanen. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Leonard. Has a look. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Porter gets it in the left corner. Levine. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Clippers have the basketball. Curling inside. Beverly, deep left corner. George, textbook defense. To Markkanen. Good touch and a bucket for Chris Dunn.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
Beverly. Oh, emphatic slam. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Dunn to Levine. Nice pass to set things up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Zach Levine. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Another shot stays out. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.